academic writing, we are following rational, organized, systematic, reasonable, and logical way. So the ideas and the process to present the ideas in all these terms. This picture will clarify your concepts, that what process you have to follow. Whatever you are writing, you must use your mind in a systematic way. Okay, everything should be in a logical order. Be careful about your opening, middle, and end as you're writing, and what you do. You have learned how to write paragraphs or essays. What happens in paragraph writing? In paragraph writing, of course, in a simple paragraph, in a developed paragraph, a developing paragraph, you are writing three main parts. So the first one is the topic sentence, then the body sentences, then the conclusion, and your topic sentence further divides into two parts where you are taking your narrowed topic plus the main idea, and then your body sentences support your topic sentence, and your body sentences are the developing sentences, are full of logic, they are reasonable, okay, where you're using evidences, you're using examples, and you're presenting your all the ideas systematically, okay. At the end, you are coming towards a concluding sentence. So see that you are presenting the idea, you are presenting the information with all these things. I hope you have understood that paragraphs and essays comes in academic writing. Okay, so a list of documents where academic writing is used. And at the same time, I would like to share with you another slide. Yes, enough. List of academic writing, list of documents in which you use academic writing. So where do we use academic writing? When we are writing essays, thesis, paper, report, dissertation, article, project. In all these documents you are you are concerned with academic writing. Okay, so now we are going back to our previous slides, that is about the list of documents. You are now in part 3, and you all have to write your thesis at the end of your program. So before writing thesis, you have to learn to write essays. Before writing essays, you must learn to write paragraphs. And all these things are the documents that are using your academic writing. That's why at your level, academic writing is very important. Okay, now types are the way of academic writing. How can we write academic? What are the ways in which we can write? Descriptive, narration, persuasive. I have told you about 3-4 types of paragraphs. You have learned how can you write a descriptive paragraph, or a narration, or a persuasive or argumentative paragraph. So all these ways are used in your academic writing. Now we are going to review what is description and what is narration or argumentative. So here I would like to stop this lecture, and I would like to go back towards the previous slide. And before telling you about description, narration, or argumentation, I would like to answer questions to my students, that what is description. They have read it themselves, so why not we should ask the opinion first. Yes, please. Think about descriptive writing.
मैम डिस्क्रिप्टिव राइटिंग में जो है हम लोग अपने सेंसेस का इस्तेमाल करते हैं।
That's great.
हर चीज को एक चीज से तशबीह देते हैं।
Okay, good. Okay, now we are moving towards Wajiha Siddiqui. Yes, Wajiha Siddiqui. Yes, please, Wajiha.
मैम डिस्क्रिप्टिव सिमिलीज का यूज करते हैं, हम लोग सेंसेस यूज करते हैं जैसे टच, स्मेल, हेयर, साइट और
Okay,
टेस्ट। इसको हम यूज करके अपनी पिक्चर को डिस्क्राइब करते हैं कि रीडर समझे कि वो उसी माहौल में है।
good. Yes, so now we are moving towards Ilham. Yes, Ilham. What is narration for you?
मैम नरेशन में हम बेसिकली अपने कोई भी इवेंट या एक्सपीरियंस होता है उसके बारे में एक पूरी स्टोरी अपने रीडर को बताते हैं, जो कि रीडर और है ना राइटर दोनों के लिए बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट होता है। और इसमें हम बेसिकली है ना मतलब है ना पॉइंट्स टू पॉइंट्स, मतलब मेजर इवेंट्स के थ्रू अपनी
Yes,
एक एक बात को डिस्क्राइब करते हैं और एक एक इवेंट के साथ साथ उसकी डिस्क्रिप्शन भी
details भी
प्रोवाइड
होती हैं.
करते हैं।
Yes, very good, very good. Yes, Janab. So we are now moving towards Tanya. Now the hands. Okay. Concepts of my students are alhamdulillah very much clear. Uh, for your further information, I am revising it in description. In descriptive writing, basically it tells you how something looks, feels, smells, tastes, and are sounds. So of course, where you're using your senses. And a good description is the word picture. Of course, it is writing in which you are picturizing something that can create an image in the mind of the reader as well. Now narration, where you are presenting an account or you're telling the story of something or someone or about an event. And here what we do that we use time order to organize sentences. We, as Ilham said, that we add our major details, and with major events we add some details. So the complete picture or the complete draft is organized. Okay, argumentative or the persuasive, where you are convincing your readers towards your point of view, where and your task is just to convince them that they should know that what they should understand whatever you are saying is absolutely right. Okay, there are some characteristics of academic writing. The first thing that comes here is the outline. First you make an outline, then you come towards the phase of planning. Okay, where you have to consider your tone, your language, your approach, your point of view. All these things are very much important. And see that these all are the broad areas: outline, planning, formal tone, language. All these short words have a lot of things in themselves. Okay. And we can explain language की अगर हम बात करते हैं तो many things are there, many lapses are there that we are using, many uh, errors are there that we are using in our language, we are unaware about it. Okay, characteristics of academic writing. So the first thing, outline always come first, but before the outline we have to go towards the process of planning. There is a certain amount of planning before you start writing the paper. Whatever you're writing, either you're writing your as I told you in your paragraph writing, that you should go through the phase of pre-writing. So planning is essential in your academic writing. Okay. Then you're making an outline. In pre-writing, first we plan what will come, and then we make a rough draft. Our proper outlines must for academic writing that help you formulate your thoughts, make you aware of certain relationships between topics, and it will help you determine the pertinent information to be included in your paper. Tone should be formal. Yeah, when we are talking about tone, so we have to consider slang words, jargon, abbreviations are many cliche, and you will learn about all these things in your upcoming lectures because it's a formal description about what is academic writing for you. Characteristics of academic writing. Continue. You have to consider language that should be clear, precise, where you have to use thesaurus, your point of view. We mostly write in third person, and you have to write, you have to include here facts. ठीक है, we don't take care about the opinions. Your approach should be deductive. So we are now moving towards the last slide, that are the sources. Yes, all these things are essential in your academic writing. So with this introduction, we are ending our class. But before ending, we are going towards the session of question and answers. Yes, please. If you have any question, then you should raise your hands. Or if you want to explain something,